there's still a lot left to play for. So yeah, us knowing that, we still able to attack each day the same way.
You seem to especially revel in that win on Saturday. Or what was the most memorable part for you?
The most memorable part of that win was probably celebrating after with my teammates and everything. That was the first time we really turned up on somebody else's field like that. You know, that was my last time playing in that stadium as well. So I wanted to make that a good time. So we did.
Coach Heffley says that he sometimes takes you out even though you're protesting that you're not in pain. How much more do you think you'd be playing right now if he weren't trying to protect you?
I'd probably play just a couple more snaps. Heffley, he's always, Coach Heffley, aka Wiz. He always trying to look out for me. Not just me, just everybody, like throughout the week. And also during the game, he kind of tries to baby me a little bit. But that's my guy though. He knows what's best, and I trust him with everything, so I don't ever question anything that he says.
Wiz, W-I-Z?
W-I-Z, the Wizard.
Okay, for the Wizard. Yeah.
Wizard.
Just making sure.
You're playing through an injury right now. Justin's been playing through an injury. What is it about this team that makes you guys just want to keep playing no matter what's ailing you, no matter what's going on?
This team, a lot of guys really are playing like for each other, and like a lot of the younger guys, I know they playing for guys like me. Last year, guys like Malik, guys like Vic, just seniors on the team. And since I know that they playing for me, I'm playing for them. So little injuries like this, it's not gonna stop us.
Coach Day talks so much about toughness. Do you think about that when you're going out there on the field and maybe you're playing for some pain?
Not really, because I feel like that's who I am. So I just go out there and be myself, really. So that the toughness, he's right. We do have to go out there and be tough. Maybe for some people they have to really think about it, but for me, I just go out there because I already know I'm tough, and I know the guys I'm going to war with are tough too. So we just take the message and run with it.
And you talked about having to use your feet more because of the injury. Do you feel like you've become a better player technically because of this injury you've had to deal with?
I wouldn't say that. I'll say I became a better player technically because of Coach Heffley and the technique that he's brought to the program. Like the injury, like y'all looking at, I really don't even think it's a big deal for you. Like when I found out it was broken, I didn't even think twice about it. I was just like, oh, okay, because I was already playing with it, and I didn't find out it was broken until like the third game. So, and they were just putting a precautionary cast on it because I couldn't bend my wrist back. So I said, can y'all just protect it a little bit? And then after we saw like it was still hurting, then we decided to get an X-ray on it. So it's really not that big of a deal.
So having a broken wrist doesn't really inhibit you out there in your mind?
No.
Speaking of Coach Heffley, like I asked Jeff Kuda about him a couple of weeks ago, and he said that when he first got here, he sat down with him and literally went through every single snap from last season. Did he do the same thing with you when you got here? And
did.
I guess like what was that conversation?
So when we got here, Coach Heffley, he went through each snap and basically was saying what was good about it, what was bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, the technique that he was teaching, I kind of naturally was trying to do it last year because I felt like the other technique wasn't fitting my style of play. So I was just trying to freestyle some stuff, and it just worked hand in hand with what he taught. So that's why I feel like I was able to pick up on that technique quickly.
So knowing that, did that like kind of like validate your decision coming back? Like was that like another kind of check mark of like, yeah, this was a good decision?
You see, it wasn't even, we didn't do that until after I decided to come back. So it was just, you know what I'm saying? It was a win-win.
You bring so much attitude to this defense. It seems like every great defense has a guy that like brings a lot of attitude. Mm-hmm. And you're that guy for this defense. How much pride do you take in that?
I mean, it's cool, I guess. Like I really take more pride in the fact that, like you say, how Coach Dave talks about that we're tough, we play for each other, we determined to reach our goals. I feel like I'm more prideful in that rather than going out there, because I know sometimes I could do too much, and I'm really trying to work on that, but it's hard sometimes because when I get going, you know what I'm saying. But that's definitely an area I want to work in. So I wouldn't say I'm prideful in it, but I would say that makes me who I am.
What was the difference with the technique that athlete brought? Like, could you maybe explain what's the difference?
He just teaches a read step, being more patient at the line opposed to inching back. And that's it, really. It's just patience.
Would you like to try it with two strong hands?
Man, I did have 2 strong hands in camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it's getting better though. I'm about to have 2 hands soon though. So.
I was gonna say, what has been your approach, Damon, from the standpoint when you're playing? Is there just a moment where you get a ripping pain, or is it just get sore and you have to leave? I mean, what's sort of your cutoff?
So I have a screw in my bone.
Yeah.
So it's more like that feeling like if you have like a molar or something, and like your tooth is real hurt right here, and it feels like when you drink something cold, that feeling.
Yeah.
That's that feeling times like 5 on my wrist.
And so that's when you got to come out and let it sit.
Yeah, I just need like a play or 2, get my mind right.
Have you given it up to yourself of playing with this thing this year? I mean, from a toughness standpoint, or is it?
Not really.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it just is what it is right now. I'm just trying to keep my head down until we run through the finish line, and then I'll be able to look up and see what I've played through and what we've accomplished after we accomplish what we need to accomplish.
Are you right or left-handed?